Yo sé que él se ha estado quedando aquí por más de 10 años. La verdad no sé lo que hace, pero siempre está con una cámara.
I asked John years ago, I said, I don't know how you're still married or even have any kids when you're never at home. I've never seen a man that's never at home.
My friends are sitting laughing, but I just keep on laughing. They're knocking on my door.
In Las Vegas, I know he's put, I want to say 10 years. It might even be more in the same room, you know, for months at a time. I'm Austin LaCount. I am the son of John LaCount. Some people might say that he has a bit of an Anthony Hopkins look. His lifestyle is all I've ever known of my dad.
If I had to explain John's lifestyle, I think he spent his whole career making other people look good, making other people famous or infamous, however you want to look at that.
Getting ready to head out the door in about 5 minutes. I'm all dressed and ready to go. I met her when she was 14 and I was 17. I was a little hippie in this little northern Michigan town. And I was hanging out in this park. And I was walking across the street to get a pack of smokes. I was 17. And I saw this young lady walking down the sidewalk. She had this beautiful long blondish red hair. She was really hot, and she was with her mother. And I walked up to her, this is a true story, and I said, "Hey little girl, want some candy?" The whole world can just come apart in a second. 1 minute you can be on your phone texting your wife, you love her and everything, and then the next thing you know, you're rolling code to something that's breaking loose.
So we're on our way to a robbery in progress right now. There's a guy with a gun. He's inside of a convenience store. He's threatening the clerk. We've got a bunch of units on the way. We're trying to get there as fast as we can, get this place contained, make sure that nobody gets hurt, make sure nothing escalates or nobody gets killed. We're going to just try to get there as fast as we can and make sure that everything is safe.
The last almost 30 years, I've been sitting in a police car with the front seats to America, filming a TV show called Cops.
I've been on my best behavior. In your head, you are my savior.
John LaCount, let's put it in police terms. You know, you have the good cop and the bad cop. John is the bad cop. His partners are always the good cops.
Over and over we're saying it's just spiritual manipulation.
My name is Mark Hollensteiner, and I do sound for John LaCount. Been working with John since, I think, October, November of 2009. John can be difficult sometimes. When he finds a story that he wants to shoot, he goes 1,000% at it.
His relationship with most of his partners is like a husband and wife deal. John's always running his mouth. He's always talking. He's always in control. and it always has to be his way. You ever seen the show Penn and Teller where one of the guys don't talk? That's basically what John's partners are like. He's demanding and he wants it his way, and usually when he gets his way, it looks good on TV when it's filmed. Sergeant Tom Jenkins from the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. I was thrown to the cops crew. I was new on the department. I was that guy who talked smack in briefings, so it was punishment to get in the car back then because it was all new, and the last thing you wanted was a camera crew filming everything that you did that day, because you might just do something stupid and it's on camera. So I met John. John was really, really talkative and all in my face about this is what it's gonna be, and I was like, damn, this guy needs to shut the fuck up. I need him to chill out because I'm already, this got me nervous. I'll never forget, we filmed one call and I was kind of, you know, you get robotic because you think you need to for the camera. And he pulled me aside and he goes, hey, all they want to do is see you be yourself. Be yourself, relax, talk how you talk. If you say something stupid, we'll cut it out of there. And he goes, just relax, just be who you are and you'll be a star. I'll never forget him telling me that in 1994.
I was with him one night when we got this call at this fast food restaurant.
Blonde hair and a gray outfit, I'm here. Control 665, I'm gonna be out with one. We're to the rear of the Westward Hall.
Copy.
Yeah, he's got a problem. He looks a little amped up. What's going on? Step to the car and take your hands out of your pockets. Take your hands out of your pockets and step up to my car. That's the second time I've asked you. You're making me nervous. Take your hands out of your pockets and step up to my car.
When I was filming that, I was thinking,
take your hands out of your pockets and...
I couldn't believe his move, and I couldn't believe the way it all came together. Well, I was filming that, we had security coming up, bumping me at the same time I'm filming this, and they're telling us we got to get off their property. They were actually coming up and they were bumping me while I was filming, and I just kind of turned around and said, you know what? You need to get the fuck away from me right now. Let us handle this call, and then when we're done, we'll talk to you. And they left me alone. Sometimes you just have to put it out there and let them know what's going on. Over the years, I've been kind of, I kind of had a sense of humor about trying to break the ice with some of these guys, and I would turn the camera on and put it up to my eyepiece and turn over and look at them, and I'd say, you know, you really are a very nice looking man. And the reaction I used to get from these guys 20 years ago was priceless.
Most of the guys that he says that to usually take it in stride.
So then I kind of amped it up a little bit and said, no, in fact, really, if I was ever going to be with a man, I'd be with you. And some of the reactions were priceless again. So then I kind of added to it because I've gotten older, and I look at him and I go, well, have you ever been with another man, an older man? And I have people, officers that I've ridden with 20, 25 years ago that still remember that, and they stay in touch with me, and they'll send me a text and they'll say, you're really a very nice looking man.
His sense of humor is
dark. He's pretty dark. A lot of it is inappropriate most of the time. Probably not PG. I'm sure it's rated R or X for X-rated. But he's definitely got a sense of humor. It's dark though. So if you don't know him and he starts talking and he's joking, you might take him as a dick. If you know him, then it's pretty funny. But he's definitely got a dark sense of humor. If you're riding in the car with a police officer, then you're going through the same emotions and the same things that we're going through, and then you have to go home at night and you have to deal with it. That motorcycle lets him, gives him a break from that, gives him an out to get on that motorcycle and just get out there and get free and clear his head.
It's good solitude for him, you know. He likes to be out and just look at the scenery and just spend some time in his own head. Probably just likes being alone, you know, out in nature, out riding.
It's very important for me to get out and do those kind of things because this job can take a lot of your time. You need to decompress, you need to get some of that stuff out. Living on the road, it takes discipline in yourself to manage it. You have to manage it right. You have to stay focused. You have to stay what's important. The job, you have to take care of that. You have to manage that. You do that well, and things are going good, everything else kind of falls into place. Like today, I'm having an issue at home a little bit, and it's probably me. My wife of 40-some years has been great, a great partner and supporter. She's my rock. Gave me 5 beautiful boys. But we butt heads from time to time. And there's an old saying, if you're in the woods alone by yourself, are you still wrong? And they say yes. So I think I'm kind of hard on my family sometimes when I lose my focus a little bit. And I can be an asshole. I don't mean to be an asshole, but I can. And I feel bad about it. But I love my family very much, and I love my wife very much.
I see the way that his absence hurts him emotionally, and I remember when we were real young, the way that he would send us letters home and toys home in the mail and stuff, and I knew, even when I was real young, that he missed us a lot. And I remember going to the airport to see him off. We would all, as a group, get in the same car and take him to the airport back when, you know, we could get through security right to the gate and watch him leave.
Non-gringo tacos. Gringos don't know how to make them. I'm sorry, it's just a fact. Some of the guys here, the crews, camera, audio guys, are really good at putting on a pretty good feast. All of us come from different areas of the country and have families, and sometimes we need that. We need each other to just be around each other and just kind of support each other. It's not easy being out here doing what we do. A lot of people think it's glamorous that we're living in hotels and going from hotels to airports to different venues and hanging out. So it's just our way of coping with being on the road and being alone, being away from our loved one. No, the officer that had his gun in there, and the approach team. I was focusing from the officers 413 to the approach team, you know, with the shield and everything as they're coming up. It was kind of like a Kodak moment, but more like a Steven Spielberg moment, you know? So.
John LaCount can be a little bit of a pain in the ass sometimes, but his work more than makes up for the little stuff I have to deal with. My name is Zach Ragsdale. I'm the producer for the Cops television show, and I am John LaCount's direct supervisor. If you look back at the 33 seasons of Cops and think about through its history, the stories that are the most memorable, John LaCount probably shot. Trucker in the leopard skin leotard in Albuquerque, New Mexico, flags the officers down.
What happened to your knee?
I fell chasing a guy.
You chased him, what'd he do?
He was in my truck.
He was in your truck. Where were you? Anyway, go ahead.
The guy who was naked and high on PCP who punched through a fence in Des Moines, Iowa, John LaCount.
Lay down. Lay down. He gonna play with you.
The officer who got his car stuck on the train tracks. From the very early years, the naked guy in the barbershop in Philadelphia. Some of the most, memorable stories. It's got LaCount's name on it.
Turn off the car! I stopped you, said you tell.
Not to mention me and my guys are all you have heard just a couple of beers. You ready, brother? Now don't you just stop. Drop them. Drop the beer.
Now, chance that car you're coming up on.
I can break these. You can't break those guys.
Yes, sir. Come here. Is that...
I think about retiring, but I'm not ready yet. And I have people that keep asking me, when am I going to retire? Well, I'll retire when I'm ready. And don't keep asking me when I'm going to retire, because I don't have an answer. Why do I keep doing it? Because I still can.
When you love what you're doing, you can't just walk away from it. And he truly loves what he's doing. You have to be away from your family like he has.
I think the rhythm of working on the show is part of him.
The day John LaCount comes to me and tells me that he's done, I will completely understand, but I might cry, because that dude he's pretty awesome.
You develop a relationship with the crew, and especially John. He can be difficult, and I love it because me and him get in those arguments. But not only was he our camera guy, but he became a friend of mine.
Me being gone all the time has been something that my boys have missed out on. They all kind of thought that I was getting ready to retire and walk away. And I went out this year again, and they kind of said, oh, well, we all knew you were going to do it. So being away from my family has not been easy for me. I feel guilty about it at times. And I've been blessed to have a great family, and I just hope that when I'm done with this, that I have a few years that we can all catch up and kind of enjoy what we've all missed out on. I got grandkids coming along, and I just hope that I get my time with them, with my wife. It's 197 degrees out here. I'm having coffee. I'm in Vegas. Really, dude, you locked the keys in the car? Anyway, that happens. It's so windy out here. I've done so much stuff in Vegas that, God, I love Vegas. I love this place. We get a lot of stuff here.
Hey, where are you going? With who?
Here you go.
Oh, okay. Oh, what's that for?
You get the rest of your haircut.
Oh, yeah, shut the fuck.
Hey, man, I'm watching the windows because we need clean windows. Dirty windows is a dirty lens.
Who do you think he is? Antoine Foucault or something? Who does he think he is?
Hi, everybody. John LaCount on location here. I remember when I was here in Vegas years ago and I got this young guy who thought he could break these cuffs. To break these cuffs.